Good morning, everybody. My internet is working, but my lighting is now I got my lighting figured out last week, and now it's like freaking out again. But my internet is finally kind of it's okay today. It's okay. We worked
so far so good
furiously this weekend, to get it working. And then my lighting looks weird, so I'm gonna have to invest in another $14 Walmart light to get it working better. But right now,
but I mean, light is secondary compared to the connectivity. And
right.
We are connectified, and it's great.
You guys, good morning. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Yes, we are. It is working. You guys, can we talk about pillows for a second?
We need to talk about pillows.
We got the best email from Ivy Garcia. First of all, can I just say she is offering us free massages in Vegas? I know. She's apparently a massage therapist.
We're so going to take her up on that.
I know. So she said she would be thrilled if we came to get massages when we're there. She said, it's my treat. It's hard to mail the gift of massage to your studio.
That's true. That is tough to do via the mail. Yeah.
Right.
But
she also said, and I thought this was really good information for people who might be suffering from plantar fasciitis, because apparently my pillow slippers are amazing for her. She said, first, having wide feet, I was worried that I was wasting money buying shoes online. My pillow slippers do not come in wide sizes. However, although they were a bit snug going on, it took only a few hours for them to relax, and now I revel in the kitten fur technology all the time.
I love it. That's fantastic. Yeah. So listen,
but this brings her to point two. She has plantar fasciitis. She says, I'm a massage therapist, so I'm on my feet all day. I started wearing my slippers to work. I know, don't judge, but I can honestly say I am in far less pain at the end of the day as a result. So there's that. Now I need to buy another pair so I can have a pair both at home and at work.
She's not the only person that wears them to work. There are a lot of people that do that. Like your son wears. Yeah, exactly. And your son wears them to school. So, I mean, there are a lot of people that wear them to work in school.
Yeah, but I mean, isn't this amazing that they help like actual plantar fasciitis? That is something I did not know about my pillow slippers and moccasins. So,
yeah, that's pretty cool.
You got to get you some.
That is pretty cool. That's awesome, you guys.
So go to mypillow.com or call 1-800-875-0513 and use code CHECKS. Do it. Do it for your feet. Do it for your family.
I'm sorry. It's like dark and light and dark and light. I'm sorry. We're going to get this straightened out. Like we've got the internet.
It's so much better.
Right. And I'm not like blue anymore. And so I feel like we're getting there, you guys. We're getting
progress.
So
all right. I know that you're very upset this morning with Dr. Fauci.
Well, I just wanted to let everybody know that I think that Dr. Fauci should go to jail. I feel like he should go to jail. Now, will he go to jail? Probably not. Kind of like Hillary Clinton didn't suffer any consequences for anything that she did wrong, right? Because she's a Democrat and he obviously is a liberal, right? But I mean, look at all the stuff that's been going on this weekend, all the stuff they've been uncovering, all the emails that have been coming out. And like nothing is going to happen to this guy. I don't think anything is going to happen, right? But right? I mean, who's going to investigate the guy? Nothing's. But I'm watching this and I'm like, he should suffer some consequences. And yeah, there are some people who are agreeing with me. He should probably go to jail. I'm just astounded by how we are so divided in this country, where half of the country thinks that he is this deity, and then the other half of us know the truth. It's like, I just don't understand it. I don't understand the dichotomy, how there's such a stark difference.
And he's still saying on all the talk shows that he's still super, super confident that this was just an animal to human mutation, like jump, right? Like this happened naturally, even though more and more and more evidence comes out every single day about how clearly this came from the lab. And I don't know why he won't just say it.
Say it. Yeah. And why he would exactly. Why don't you just it's lies, just constant lies, which goes to show you that he's capable of lying. And so he was capable of lying from the beginning. He's capable of lying throughout this entire ordeal, right? And so he has lied to us. He's lied to us. He's lied to us many times. We've caught him in a ton of lies. I mean, we've seen him lie over and over again during this entire thing. So why can't liberals see that? Why can't people who have followed him blindly see that he has lied in so many cases about so many things, about masks, about all sorts of things? He's just lied. And so many people are like, yes, Dr. Fauci, yes. I mean,
thank you, Tanya Chaplin. Tanya said nothing ever happens to them, and that's right.
Right.
That's
Nothing.
Totally right.
It's like a total double standard in this country. It drives me insane. So I think you should go to jail.
Agreed.
It won't happen, but just my personal opinion.
We got a very lovely present from Joe Scott, who sent you, me, and Rob like a 12-page letter.
Oh my gosh.
But it is the best letter ever. Obviously, I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'll have to probably take pictures of it and post it because it is that funny. It is a hilarious letter. And he sent gifts as well, which I'll explain in a second. But basically, he's saying that he has had these gifts for a while now and thus must confess to his own undeniable, inescapable, immeasurable sloth. His bad, he says. So anyway, he got masks for all of us, which is just hilarious because at this point, like everyone's taking masks off. But
right.
These are very, very personalized masks. So for you...
Oh my gosh.
He got you... Let me show you. First of all, we all got one that says this.
There we go. That I will wear. If I have to wear one at all, I will wear it.
And then you got this one and this one.
Oh my! What is that? What is the top one?
I guess it's a Led Zeppelin thing. I don't know. I thought.
Oh, okay. All right. I couldn't see it. All right. Okay.
And then another Led Zeppelin. Yeah.
All right. There we go. All right. Yeah, it's like the little symbol.
And then, oh my God, I cannot even deal. Okay, so look at this.
Oh,
it's a Robin Williams mask. Can you even?
I can't believe you don't already have that. Like, what is?
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Oh my gosh!
But look at this. There's even a gator version, and there's so many Robbies all over it. Can you see all the Robbies?
I can't believe you don't already have this.
I cannot tell you how excited I am about this. And then I think Rob got Bruce Springsteen ones. I haven't opened his, but anyway.
That's funny.
Very sweet of Joe.
That's totally him. That's so sweet. That's so incredibly sweet.
Isn't that nice? The letter is the greatest. Like, it just is so funny. So I can't wait to post it so you can see the whole letter. You've got to read the whole thing. You're just going to love it. Okay, so I was just telling you about this Texas mom story that is blowing my mind.
Yeah, you guys, this is so crazy. It's so unbelievable. It's crazy. Now we talk about consequences, right? Like, these people in government have no consequences. This woman goes in, she exposes something in the government, she faces consequences. So check the story out. This is crazy.
So this is a mom from El Paso who has a 7th grade daughter. And so she was worried, and I don't know the background of what made her so worried, but she obviously had reason to worry that the school was unsafe, that they didn't have a good safety protocol, that like just anybody could walk into that school at any time and do whatever they wanted. And in order to prove this point, she dressed up in a hoodie and a mask. Like the kids are already wearing masks to school anyway, so it wasn't like this huge costume. She dressed up essentially as her daughter and went to all of her daughter's classes, said hi to the principal in the hallway, and no one noticed until the very end of the day, where a teacher was like, "Hey, you're not Julie." And then they freaking arrested her. She got out like on, I don't know, $7,000-8,000 of bail. But she's like, I don't care that I was arrested. I proved my point. Anyone can come into the school and do whatever they want, and no one gives a crap.
Yeah, but there again, she's held accountable for showing something that they should have been held accountable for to begin with, because we pay for these people to exist, right? Mm-hmm. So she ends up having to pay $7,000-8,000 bail for proving a point that they should have said, you know what, we're going to go ahead and look into that. Since you pay for us to exist, it's kind of like the customer's always right? Mm-hmm. Right? It's like, It goes back to the whole Fauci thing. It's like we're saying, hey, this guy should be investigated because he's doing something wrong. Doesn't matter what you think. We're going to go and pay him the biggest salary in the federal government. But this woman, same thing. She's like, listen, these people are doing something wrong. I feel a little weird about it, as Mock would say, bajiggity about it. I feel like something should be done about it. And they're like, oh, shut up, lady. Whatever. You're not right. We're going to go ahead and continue to do what we do. Give us more money. And then we're going to ignore you. She goes in there, proves them wrong, and she has to pay $7,000, $8,000 bail. It's freaking absurd. It's absurd.
Now, the good news, I guess, if there is any to be had, is that the school is like, yeah, we're going to go ahead and review our safety protocols.
Oh, you think?
Okay, so
that's
great.
You know what that means, Mock? That means that they're going to maybe have a school board meeting where a bunch of yahoos are going to read it, look at it, and then ignore it some more. That's what they're probably going to do. It's insanity. Yeah.
Maybe the fact that there's now national attention on it, though, will put a little bit of a fire underneath them to do something, because that's pathetic that she was able to go to every single class.
Somebody she just walked in there. Could you even?
Just no problem at all. She literally said hello to the principal.
Oh my God.
Crazy. I love that story though, because it just cracks me up. Like the things that parents will do. I love it.
I know.
Right. We do have baby news as well.
Oh, baby news. Baby news.
A new royal, sort of. I guess it's a royal, even though it's not a Your Highness.
What do you think of the name? What did you think of the name? What did you think of the name?
Lilibet Diana Moonbatten Windsor or whatever. Something Batten. Mountbatten Windsor.
You said Moonbatten.
I was close though.
You were really close. Lilibet is like Queen Elizabeth's nickname. And so I was like,
by Prince Philip.
Right. I was like, well, that's kind of sweet, I guess. I don't. Do you think they did that? Do you think they did that to go? Yeah.
I think they did it as sort of a look at how much we care about our family. But like the better thing to do would just be to not trash your family.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Agree. I agree 100%. Just name your kid something very Hollywood, because that's what you are. Yeah. Name your kid, like a. Sorry, I'm thinking spelling. Name your kid like Apple, or something.
There you go.
Yeah. Right. Name it something, weird, like Moon Unit or something very Hollywood. And then
they've already got the Mountbatten in the name. So
you get that right.
This says DeSantis 2024 make America Florida. This came from listener Ashley. Someone was just asking what that said. It's my
such
favorite
a great
thing.
Shirt.
I love this shirt so much. Did you? Oh, and other baby news. Elise Stefanik is pregnant, so she is about to have her first baby.
Pregnant. That's good for her. Congratulations!
Isn't that
Yay!
cute? I know. I love that.
I love that too.
I love that.
That's so fantastic.
Okay, the pants. We got to talk about the pants.
The pants.
Because I cannot believe that this is a thing.
I don't even want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about this at all. This is the dumbest freaking story. I can't believe we're talking about Trump's pants. This just proves to you that liberals are freaking insane. It's a mental disorder. It's so dumb that we're talking about his pants.
Well, Trump did speak. He spoke at a North Carolina rally, and when he was on stage, there was a point where he moved off to the side of the podium to either introduce or endorse or whatever. Somebody else was going to speak. And as he's standing there and he's clapping, I guess people zoned in. When I say people, I mean tabloids like TMZ and some of the weirder outlets, like zoned in on the crotchular area of his pants.
They looked at his crotch. Yeah, that shows you. Right. That should show you something. They're all zoning in on his privates. What's that, Z?
And it looked like it looked like from some of the video of this particular moment that he had his pants on backwards. So for a lot of the weekend, the Trump pants was a trending hashtag.
Because it looked like a Ken doll, right? It was like there was no line. If you look at some of the pictures, that's what it looks like. It looks like flat. And it looks like it's sort of like
it was round. It was like super round.
Okay, it was like a bulging Ken doll, is what it is. Because there was it looked like he looked like he had his pants on backwards in some pictures. But then you look at other pictures, you look at what actually happened, and then they were normal pants.
It was fine. But of course, everybody ran with that, 30-second clip of it looking like he had his pants on backwards. And so that was trending and everybody was losing their minds. And finally, even Snopes had to come out and say, you guys, he was not wearing his pants backwards. Come on.
Calm down. Everybody calm down. Stop it. Just
cut
stop.
it out. But this is our culture now, is that this is what we cared about.
Oh my God.
Pants.
It's the dumbest thing ever. So dumb.
So dumb. You know what I was trying to think of, because of course we still have this amazing special with Omaha Steaks. I was trying to think of a song about steaks, and I was thinking that maybe we could talk about steak your groove thing, steak your groove thing, yeah. That's the best I could do.
That is not. I don't think you should have done that. I don't. You should have run that.
Stake it off. Stake it off.
You should have totally run both of those by me before you did that, because we're probably going to lose that endorsement now. I feel like you should have done that before we went on the air. Yeah, because I really like Omaha Steaks.
I do too. That's why I thought it would be fun to have a song.
Yeah. Okay. So anyways, you can actually get a special with them, you guys. There's a special with them. You can get 4 free New York strip burgers when you buy the Get Out and Grill package. It's a thing. And they have 20 entrees in there. It's from Omaha Steaks. We have Omaha Steaks now as an endorser. We're very excited about that because they actually have yummy, yummy food. I've gotten them as a gift before. It is the bomb. We love Omaha Steaks. So all you have to do is go there and type checks. You just go to omahasteaks.com. You can type our little
put it in the search
code.
field. Like when you go to their homepage at omahasteaks.com, you just put chicks in the search field. And then that package, that Get Out and Grill package, will be the first thing that you see.
Right there.
And it shows all the things that are in the package. You guys, it even has the little, what are they? The apple tartlets. Those are in there. The fries are in there. All kinds of different meat. So many meats. And this is for Father's Day, you guys. Why would you not get your husband or your dad or your brother or your best male friend Omaha Steaks? Why would you not?
If you love them, get them meat. This is what they want.
Get them meat.
They want meat, you guys.
Stick your groove thing. Stick your groove thing. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Omaha. I'm sorry. This is how we do ads. Okay.
Is that not good? Not good? I
That's right. omahasteaks.com. Checks. All right.
And then make sure to email us your steak stories, because I want steak stories. Oh, and you know what I would love is if people take pictures of their meat. Not that, that sounded really bad.
Don't show us those. Don't send us those pictures. Don't send us those pictures. We've already gotten enough in 13 years. We've gotten enough of those pictures. Okay.
That's not what I meant.
So many of those pictures.
I cannot believe I said that. That's not what I meant, you guys.
I can totally believe that you said that because you just sang a song, a disco song about meat. Weirdo.
Oh my God. All right. So back to the news. Speaking of Trump, Facebook has confirmed that they are banning him for the next 2 years.
Okay, why? Why? Because of his fake Ken doll pants? Why? What is it? These people are obsessed.
No, they actually banned. They announced that ban before Trump pants controversy, Trump pants gate, or whatever.
Trump pants gate. Yeah. Okay. All right.
And it's because he's so dangerous. He's so dangerous.
Oh my God, he is. He really is dangerous. He is a danger to society. He is dangerous. Meanwhile, Fauci's walking around lying to everybody about your health. Let's just let him. Let's just let him talk to everybody about all sorts of bullshit. Yeah, let's just do that. Yeah, okay. Let him just keep running his mouth.
Oh my God. Yeah, he's going to keep running it. They keep having him all the talk shows.
I gotta tell you,
ridiculous.
I gotta tell you, I've barely heard from Trump. I mean, granted, I know he's been banned on everything, but if they let him just run loose and run amok, I mean, I would hear him every once in a while and I'd be like, okay, whatever. And I'd go about my day and I wouldn't really care. And I'd be like, okay, I mean, he's former president. That's fine. Whatever. I mean, it's cool. It's kind of like hearing from, Bush and talking about his painting and whatnot, because he's a former president. I would take it with a grain of salt. I'm an adult. I'd be able to do with that what I will. It's a free country, or used to be a free country anyway, whatever. But I mean, so, okay, so let him have a platform. There's the more that they subdue this guy, the more they suppress him, the more people want to hear him. You know what I mean? They're doing a disservice. They're making it so he's like this taboo thing. And so more and more people are going to want to hear what he has to say. They're being ridiculous. This is really dumb.
God.
It's a dumb move. It's so dumb.
Couple people are saying that you're blurry. You did get blurry a little bit here and there, but it's so much better than it was last week. So much better. Now that doesn't mean you shouldn't scream at Internet Countryman Phil, but like it's way better.
He's coming again today. He's like coming to my house and he's going to start figuring out like what's happening in wires and stuff like that at my house because I told him it's still not working perfect. So
show the wires. Can you show what you did? Look at that, you guys. Look at the mess that she has had to configure in order to get any sense of clarity. I mean, it's just insane, right? My God.
This is my life now. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. And then you should see what's in front of me. It's like, oh my God. Yeah. This is my daughter's little room in the cabin. Like it's tiny. Everybody's like, are you in a hole? No, I'm not in a hole. I'm actually in a little room. It's a cute little room in the cabin. It's my daughter's room, but we have such limit. We are in a 650 square foot cabin for the next 6 months. So we have to do with the space what we will. And it's like, I'm crammed in here. This is my office and my daughter's room in the cabin. So, and then my husband's office is in our little bedroom on the other side of the cabin. And then in between is like a little tiny galley kitchen and then a living room. I mean, it's great. You guys, this is what if we all don't kill each other over the next 6 months, it's going to be a miracle. So we're doing the best we can. Yeah. Right.
So you know how one of my most biggest paranoias is the grid, like something happening to the grid. You know how I've had this paranoia for years.
Yeah. And I'm now starting to kind of I'm not freaking out as much as you are, but now I'm starting to get a little bit more leery of something happening to it.
Yeah, well, everybody should. And freaking Energy Secretary Jennifer Granholm was on the news this week saying, yeah, there's like thousands of attempts to hack into our grid by bad actors, like while we speak. It's a huge, huge problem. And so the fact that she confirmed it and then was like, listen, she's saying to private companies, don't pay ransom. The fact that this is part of the mainstream conversation now and not just a massive paranoia in my head is making me so much more paranoid.
Right. Because I am you guys,
freaking out.
Mainly because Mott cannot live without TikTok. She can't. I mean, you've seen her. You guys have seen her. If she has to live one day without TikTok, she will die. True.
It's kind of true, though. It's true.
It's true. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not even saying that to be funny.
It's really true, you guys.
I know.
I'm very upset. Very upset about it. Did you pay attention to this big fat fight, like the Floyd Mayweather Logan Paul fight that happened yesterday?
Who won?
Who won? I was going to ask you to explain this to me because apparently there was no winner. How is this even a thing?
Oh, there was no winner? Oh,
no.
I can't. I didn't know. I didn't pay attention. I knew that they were going to fight like a couple months ago. I knew it was like going to happen and everything. And it was like that Logan Paul used to be that punk kid that was on social media. You know what I mean?
He was the Vine guy that did the splits on subways.
Remember?
I mean, this is what I remember about him. And now he's freaking. What?
And now he's a fighter. I mean, I remember like you and I laughing because he was that kid. He would just like look, and then he'd do the splits, and it's like that.
Yeah.
We were like, that guy's funny. And then remember, people hated him because he did something in Japan that made him hate. Remember, he did that Japanese thing, and it was
that was somebody else. That was,
or was it his brother? Dude. Or may have been his brother.
I feel like that was a whole different dude, like a whole different social media dude.
Was it?
What's that?
It may have been his brother because he's a brother too. That's really into social media. Like there's two Paul boys. There's two.
Yeah,
like
Jake is the other one.
I don't know. They're both gajillionaires because they do stupid crap on YouTube. Anyway, he became a fighter. I'm just like, okay, all right. So
And I guess it was what they call an exhibition match, which maybe that just means that there's no winner. So like everybody expected Floyd Mayweather to just knock him out instantaneously. So I guess the fact that he lasted 7 or 8 rounds is like a big deal. And so I guess that's how that works.
He's gotten in tremendous shape. I mean, he really is
he's
force to be reckoned with. Right. I mean, he's unbelievable, which goes to show that if you put your mind to doing something, you can do it. I mean, good for him, right?
I guess. I mean, he stayed alive against Floyd Mayweather.
I know.
Like, that's an amazing feat, I guess.
It is an amazing feat. So if there's somebody in there that can tell, I guess nobody won. I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
But right.
Anyway, that happened last night, I guess. So
right. Everybody's talking.
People thought it was a big deal.
Everybody's talking. Yeah, somebody said something about it was Jake Paul. He went walking through the suicide forest and recorded it. It was his brother.
The suicide forest. Yes.
Right. They found a body while they were there.
Oh God. Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah, you remember that? And so everybody hated him for it. And so it was his brother. Yeah, it was his brother. I can't honestly, I can't tell he and his brother apart. They look exactly the same to me. They do.
I definitely wouldn't be able to pick them out of a lineup.
I can't.
So listen, we have a bit of a history with Matt Walsh, and so I'm not a huge fan of like really promoting anything that he does, but I do have to give him credit for doing this whole abuela thing with AOC. Yeah. Did you hear how he started the GoFundMe?
Yeah.
So the GoFundMe raised $100,000 for AOC's grandmother, since she obviously cannot be bothered to help her herself. So it was a total troll, right? Complete troll
and
to
raise
money.
Right.
Yeah, huge success. They raised $100,000. And then they are forced to give it all back because someone in her family said, we will not be accepting this money.
Really?
And because of that. Yeah. And so now like the Daily Wire has an email to the GoFundMe people saying, well, how is that like a real policy that you would deny the recipient the money simply because somebody else in the family is saying they don't want it? Like that seems really dumb. But the fact is, the point was made that like private people can raise money for causes, I guess, like her abuela, way better than the government can. And so they proved that point in spades. And so it was just this huge troll. And I just kind of love everything about that story. So
yeah, I do too.
And
it happened like that. I mean, he did.
Oh my God.
My God, they raised the money like that. Mm-hmm.
It just is that just cracks me up.
It was the ultimate. It was the ultimate troll. Yeah. It's just kind of like, why would they give it back? Because it's him? Because it was him? Because it was Daily Wire? Because
there was actually, what was the headline? I could not believe the headline. Oh yeah, here it is. There was a headline, I think this was from Yahoo actually, and it said, right-wing blogger launches GoFundMe for AOC's Puerto Rican grandmother in the latest personal attack.
Yeah, I saw yesterday. It's funny because that's basically what I read yesterday, that they called it an attack, and I'm like, damn, I wish somebody would attack me.
Right, I will take all of the blows.
I'm like, bring on the attack.
Please come at me, bruh.
Right, somebody attack me. That'd be great. I mean, the fact that this is what they're calling it, I'm like, okay, what? All right. So this is why they gave it back then, right? It's because they see it as an attack because they don't like where the money's coming from. They'd rather it come from taxpayers.
They don't like the point that it's making. They just don't like the point it's making.
So they don't like denying it. They don't like it coming from charitable right wingers. They'd rather it come from unwilling taxpayers. Is that what they'd rather have it come from? It's like
that's exactly what AOC is demanding. At first she had to blame Trump for the whole thing. Trump made my grandmother poor.
Well, of course, she's a virtue signaling hag, and so she'd rather it come from people that don't want to give up their money. And so she wants to, because taxation is theft. Let's just get real. She wants to take it from people rather than say, okay, well, these people are willingly giving her $100,000, and she's like, that money I don't want. I want to take it from people. I want to take it. Take it. Yeah. I cannot.
It is ridiculous all the way around.
But this is typical, right? This is how liberals think. This is how socialists think. Mm-hmm. Remember that. Just remember that.
Yep. I have a few TikToks to share this morning. Somebody's complaining about my laugh, apparently, and you guys are all yelling at the person complaining about my laugh. It's okay.
What's wrong with that person? They don't have they not been here? Is this the first time they've ever been here?
They say I sound like Kamala. I guess they said I sounded like Kamala.
Really? This must be your first time here. Welcome.
Exactly. Yeah, that laughing is kind of my thing. It's just a thing that I do because I'm full of joy, and I'm sorry that bothers you.
Doesn't sound like Kamala. Does not sound like Kamala at all.
Let me share my screen. Have you guys heard about the 97-year-old Holocaust survivor who is on TikTok now?
Oh my God.
So I know. So there's a guy that basically asks her questions, and actually she takes questions from the TikTok audience about her experience in the Holocaust. She was in her 20s when she was in Auschwitz. Okay, I mean, like, it's the fact that she's alive to tell this story is freaking amazing.
Oh
but what's even more amazing is that following her, you know, you learn things about the experience of being in Auschwitz that you would never learn from a history book. Like, for example, this is a perfect example. Somebody asked her, what personal possessions were you allowed to have? And she said, nothing, but also not just nothing, but like we didn't even have our own underwear. And so then, because she's so open and willing to answer literally every question, someone's follow-up to that was, so what did you do when you were on your period? Because, like, are you ever going to find that in a history book? No.
No.
Like, that's not going to be something that's a covered topic, right?
Right.
And she said, none of us had periods because they were all so starved.
Right.
Can you imagine?
Yeah,
she's like, an amazing woman. Absolutely amazing.
God.
So I have one TikTok
something?
from her. Yeah, I'm going to show you one of her most recent. She's just darling. All right, here we go.
Never, ever in life give up. I was in this situation where it was a no winning situation. And I am, after 75 years later, I am telling you, I am here.
Oh my God.
Isn't she amazing?
How old is she? She's
97. She is 97 years old.
She looks amazing.
Yeah. Well, and her TikTok got started shortly after, or even maybe during, this most recent Israeli-Palestinian conflict. And so I think she was originally posted either on TikTok or Instagram, and immediately people started yelling horrible, horrible anti-Jewish, anti-Semitic things to her. It was unbelievable. Like, sickening to the core that people would criticize someone who is trying to help others understand the Holocaust.
Oh my God.
It's just gross. People are disgusting.
What the hell is wrong with people?
I know. It's just the worst thing ever.
Oh my God.
Which is why I'm going to show you happy things now.
Okay, good. I love her. What was her handle, Mock?
Oh yeah.
Not that I'm going to get on TikTok, but I'd love to look her up.
It is Lily Ebert. It's Lilyebert.
So that's her name. Her name is Lily Ebert.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. People need to look her up. Lily Ebert.
It's
God
amazing.
Bless her.
And like, you know, each of her, obviously TikTok, everything is bite size, right? Like there's nothing that's longer than 60 seconds. So you can go through her entire feed really, really quickly and just learn so much about what she experienced. It's an amazing story. I mean, she survived Auschwitz. Like, what the hell? She talks about all the family members that she lost. I mean, she's just a fascinating woman and so
a remarkable woman. Oh my God.
Yeah, she's incredible. Okay, so you know how dogs get really, really super guilty when they do things that they know are bad?
Right.
Watch.
Yes. So much shame.
So much shame, you guys.
So much shame.
Okay, and then this might be
You're gonna crawl into the wall.
I don't know, because you have so many drive-through safaris where you are.
Yes.
I don't know where this one is, but this camel is the greatest. You're gonna love this camel. Oh my God.
Mike.
He's huge. He's gonna spit on us.
Yeah, they spit a lot.
They spit a lot.
Look how humongous that thing is.
Oh my God, they're so great. What's he doing?
He's like literally just getting into the car.
Oh my God, that's the greatest. What did he eat?
Like they have feed because they're in one of those safari.
He took it all.
He took it all.
Yeah, that happened. We went to one of those in Texas. I can't remember which one because we've been to like 2 here in Texas, and I had an entire bag. It was like a paper bag full of the whatever feed,
Yeah.
And the same thing happened to me. I was in the back of the pickup truck, and he just took the whole thing out of my hand. He's like, "I will take that, thank you," and just took the whole thing. I'm like, "What the heck?" Yeah, this is what they do. They have no fear.
Oh my
Zero
gosh,
fear.
they're so funny. Absolutely,
I know. I
so
love
funny.
them. I love them.
I think that's all I have for talks today. I only had the 3 talks today.
That Lily Ebert, I've got to find her. That's not on TikTok.
I think she's on Instagram too. I think you can find
Really?
the same things on. I think that I've heard that she is out on Instagram
I
too.
need to look
so
for her
definitely
on
follow her. Find
Yeah.
her. Everybody needs to watch her stuff because people just don't understand. So she's amazing. And she's,
Yes, Garth. I'm sorry.
What?
Garth was asking me if it was Topsy Exotic Ranch. Yes, I've been to Topsy. I love Topsy. We've been to Topsy a couple times. And then there's another one, Franklin or something that we go to. It's also really good. They have monkeys. Mock would love it there. They have tons of monkeys. Like so many different
that come
kinds
into
of
your
monkeys.
car.
They don't come into your car, but they have a ton. They have like a whole section of just monkeys that you could go look at and hang out, like see and stuff. They don't come to your car.
Monkey on the car.
Monkey on the car. F off. It's like so great. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay,
All
so
right.
hopefully my internet was a little bit better.
It was
the
better.
guy's coming by today. He's gonna see you, and then I'm gonna get this lighting situation figured out. And by the end of the week, hopefully we'll be good. We'll be good.
Yeah, because it's
Okay.
still like it's pixelated right now again. So I don't know if that's just because it's getting busier time of the morning, but like clearly he's got some work to do still.
We're gonna have to
So
start
you
doing this
tell
at 4 in the
Phil.
morning. We're gonna have to start doing it at 4 in the morning just to get good internet. I don't know. It's like, what, you guys aren't willing to get up at 4 in the morning? What's wrong? Anyways, okay, you guys bring it in. Bring it in, everybody. Bring it in. You guys have a great Monday. We'll talk to you tomorrow.